In the still of the night, I'm cruising like stars. Midnight hustle, breaking down these bars. With the city lights flickering, trying to reach the peak. Got dreams in my pocket and I'm set to speak. Late nights and early vibes, I'm ready for the ride. With every mile we conquer, pushing dreams aside. We rise with the moon, take the road less traveled. With every mile I travel, my dreams unravel.
What's going on, everyone? It's Midnight, your Uber driver here. As you can tell, I'm in a different vehicle right now because I have some news for you guys. So this past week I hit a speed bump, and it was a very uneven speed bump. So when I hit it, it cracked my skid plate in my Tesla. And although I don't think that's really what the problem is, that's just how this roller coaster just snowball effect happens. So Thursday it rained again. I'm not having a conclusion to just the skid plate was the issue. I think a lot more than that just happens. Furthermore, with that being said, I had to take in my car because it wasn't charging. So right now I'm in a Uber rental, which it was a frustrating experience because all the other locations that I would normally go to get a Tesla for Uber, they no longer do rideshare for rentals. So luckily I was able to find a rental place in my area that gave me a Chevy Bolts EUV. So it's a little bit bigger than the regular Bolts that you would normally see. As you can see, my headroom is pretty nice here. Moreover, we are, it's Friday. Today's Saturday, not Friday. So just dropped off our first ride here. Yesterday, I did drive a little bit in this car. I believe I made like $210, and I'll definitely update you right here with the total. Moreover, we are getting ready for our second ride here, and I'll update you with that fare amounts. Lastly, my recent drop-off was to our Irish Fest here in Milwaukee. So I just dropped them off. It was a comfort ride for $23, which I was shocked that I was able to even accept comfort rides. But it might have been, and I'm not able to justify it, but I'm able to see that it was a comfort ride. But it might have been electric comfort, or if this car actually does qualify for comfort, awesome, amazing. I'm glad I can accept those separate rides. So again, I'll update you on the next ride. Stay tuned. We are back. I just accepted a additional comfort ride for 11 minutes. We are headed outside of downtown. So I'll update you guys with the fare amounts. Stay tuned for that. We are back. So I ended up not taking the ride because as I approached them, they decided to add a stop, which unless I'm picking up another person, I'm not waiting for you to go grocery shopping or whatever. So while they were in my car, I let them know, hey, is it to pick someone up? They were like, no, it's for a Walgreens stop. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to wait for you. So the ride will just end early, and then you can just order a ride when you're ready. Oh, no, I'm good. So she canceled the ride. I still got paid, which was great. But I'll give you guys an update on the next ride. Stay tuned. Quick update. I can't even talk. Quick update here. The canceled ride was 5:38, but now I'm headed to an Uber X pickup. It is for 7 minutes. So I'll update you on the fare ride as soon as I complete it. Stay tuned. We are back, everyone. Just finished our third ride. We are at $38.68. Yes. So headed back downtown. I'm not in the best area that I want to be in, so I'm going to position myself where I can get a decent pickup, and I'll update you on the next ride. Stay tuned. We are back. About to pick up my fourth ride right now. It's headed northeast from downtown. It's about a 6-minute ride, so I'll update you with the fare and the next ride. Stay tuned. We are back. Just finished our 9th ride, and we are at $77 I've only been driving for 3 hours now. Well, coming into our 3-hour mark in the next 15 minutes or so. Just been up and back between our Irish Fest here, which is to my right, and the Brewer game that's supposed to start in about 2 hours. So if you're not familiar with the Wisconsin area, we drink, and there's always an excuse to drink, and that's what we do here. So right now, people are getting dropped off at the Brewer game to tailgate until the game starts. And then the Irish Fest that's happening at our Summerfest grounds will be happening the whole weekend. So super excited about that. Again, I'm at $77 right now. About to reposition myself just so I'm in the center of our downtown area. That way I can get the most out of the next ride. Stay tuned. We are back. Welcome, guys. I just wrapped up I think we've been driving since 1:30. It's 6:30 now. So, right now we're at $149.03. About to take a break right now. The Brewer game's going on right now. Moreover, I think people are probably having dinner at this moment, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take about a 2-hour break, get some dinner, relax, and then refresh myself. Moreover, after that, we're going to head back the road and hit the goal of 300. I probably can hit 350 today, but we'll see. But I'll talk to you guys as soon as I'm done with my break. What's going on? It's midnight, guys. I had no idea. So I must be really blessed to have a Tesla, because right now I'm at the charging station for my EV here, and it said 40 minutes. Not for 100%, but 80%. I was like, what the? So it's been almost a half an hour. Started at, I think, 25% of charge left. And now it's just about to get to 50. Yeah. Apparently this charging station is supposed to be 150 kilowatts, but for some reason it's only doing 35. So thank God my car is almost done being fixed, because I don't know if I could do this hour wait. Yeah, terrible. Moreover, yeah, so I'm charging right now, and then I'm about to hit the road shortly, and then I'll update you guys on the first ride getting back from my break. So stay tuned. What's going on, guys? It's midnight, your Uber driver. Just finishing it up here. It is 2:16 a.m. and we reached 286 on the app, plus an extra 20 on as a cash tip. So we're ending the day with 306, and I'm super excited to be done. But more importantly, catch me in the next one so you can get the 2 racks a week. See you guys soon. When God's first, God blesses. What's going on, everyone? It is Sunday, August 18th. I'm just getting started. It is 12:15 noon, and today is a half day. So unfortunately, we're not going to hit the 2,000. We had a few setbacks this week, but as you can see, if I didn't have any setbacks this week, we definitely would have hit that target. So I'm not making excuses. I could have definitely made it happen, but I can't rely and look at the past. We can only look at the present and the future. So we're about to hit our first ride. It is a 20-minute ride, comfort. We're headed to the lakefront. I'm assuming they're going to Irish Fest, but we'll see. So I'm about to pick them up and update you with the fare. Talk to you guys soon. We are back. It was actually a baseball drop-off. The Brewers play in an hour or so. So that was, again, a comfort ride for $24. We are now headed downtown. It's Sunday Fun Day, so I'm sure there's gonna be people that are already drunk. If you don't know anything about Wisconsin, we have the top 15 drunkest cities. So of course, most of my clientele that I pick up are people that are drinking and going out. So it's about 12:35. We're headed downtown, and I'll update you on the next ride. Talk to you guys soon. It's midnight, your Uber driver here. We're about to pick up a additional comfort ride for 7 minutes. I am 7 minutes away, and it's headed west, so I can only assume that I'm taking them to the Brewer game. We'll see, and I'll update you with the total fare. Talk to you guys shortly. And we are back. So I just picked up that comfort ride from our Amtrak station. And they're actually some riders from Chicago headed to our Brewer game here. So I'm about to head back downtown in Milwaukee and see what we can pick up. Talk to you guys soon. Welcome back. It's midnight. Your Uber driver here. We are headed to our next pickup here, our third ride. Headed back to the Amtrak station. Looks like it's an Uber X ride for 24 minutes. I selected it quickly on accident, so I don't know what direction I'm going to. The reason why I like to look at the direction I'm going to is you've probably heard me previously on our other episodes, and if you haven't, definitely check them out. I don't like to be in certain areas for picking them up. I don't mind dropping them off, but I'd rather just avoid this city that I don't want to be in all in general. So again, not a terrible mistake, but it's something that I'm just a little picky about. So once I finish the ride, I'll update you on that fare. Moreover, right now we're at $40, not even 2 hours into our drive. So I'll talk to you guys shortly after the drop off. Talk to you guys soon. And we are back. Just got done with that Uber X ride. We were headed to the north side, which I'm not a fan of. So I turned off my app and I'm headed back to downtown. The ride was for $14.48, which brings us to, one second here, brings us to $54.70. So again, right now I'm headed back to the downtown area, away from the north side, and I'll get you guys updated on the next trip. Talk to you guys soon. It's midnight, your Uber driver here. So just quick update here. I did not go downtown because I realized I forgot my tea, which when I got home, it was cold. Moreover, refreshed my tea, and now I'm headed to our first pickup here back where I am. Moreover, it's 11-minute drive to the east side. Moreover, it's a Uber X ride. So stay tuned for a fare update. See you guys soon. We are back. Just did two 13-minute Uber X rides. It led me to the north side. So again, I turned off my app and now I'm headed back towards probably the Brewer Stadium because the baseball game's about to end very shortly. So I'm about to head that way, which is in our West Dallas area. Moreover, I'm at $72 right now and we're killing it. So I'm going to be driving for about 3 or 4 more hours left. Again, today is just a half day. So let's just see if we can double our money and I'll be satisfied. Stay tuned, guys. Guys, we have a banger. And I hate to end this video so short. Picking up from the Brewers Stadium, a 2-hour and 1-minute drive. Guess what that means? We're going to Chicago. So this will literally take me through the time that I was going to drive anyways. Moreover, I expect this to be about $100 ride, which is amazing. So once I complete the ride, I will complete my day. Moreover, give you guys the final fare for this whole week. Stay God's first, God blesses. What's going on, everyone? This is Midnight, your Uber driver. It's Monday, August 19th. I have a story for you guys. What the? This van just cut me off. Crazy. Moreover, I got a story to tell you guys. I don't like this EV at all. So after my trip in Chicago yesterday, I was on my way back. And based off the miles I had, I was cutting it really close. But the mile range on this car, it tells me the battery range with a high possibility and a low possibility. So for example, it's at a full charge. It's displayed at 257, but it's saying the max right now is 304 and minimum is 211. So it doesn't really tell me exactly what that number is. Moreover, with my Tesla, at least I was able to see a percentage and justify whether I'm gonna make it or not. So that's not the bad part. That's the least of what I want to talk to you guys about. So the worst part is charging the thing. So I was like, no problem. I'm just going to navigate and find a charging station. Now, when I got this rental, mind you, I didn't get an adapter, so I can't just go to a Tesla supercharger. And with that being said, the car doesn't navigate to any charging station that would be compatible with the vehicle. So here where I am, there is no problem. We have Electrify America, and there's 3 locations. Now there's one in specific that's near a restaurant and a grocery store. So if I wanted to grab a snack or grab lunch, no problem. I don't mind waiting for that charge. So I'm navigating, and I had to go to 4 locations total before I got to that 4th one, which was in this area here in Milwaukee. So the first one was not even working. It was off, and the other one was being used by someone else. I'm like, okay, no problem, and navigate to the next one. So I'm driving to the second one. The charge took 1 mile per minute. It was awful. 1 mile per minute, terrible. Now, mind you, with a Tesla, I can get, let's say, 500 miles on average within an hour. So we're looking at, my Tesla is it's long range, so it gets up to about 320, 350. But I don't even charge that high. I could literally charge it to maybe 70% of that, and that'll take me through the rest of the day. And that would take me 20 to 30 minutes. But this one was a mile per minute. And I was like, oh no, I'm not going to make it home when I want to be. It was awful. So that was my experience. So I finally got to Milwaukee, where I charged it for maybe 2 minutes at most with the Electrify America, and I was able to get home within a shorter time frame. So the experience with the non-Tesla EV charging stations is awful. If I were to rate it out of 10, I would say a 3.5, because this was a terrible experience. If they had Electrify America in those locations, great, awesome. The third problem with the non-Tesla charging stations, that the Electrify America pens a $50 charge until it actually tells you how much you actually paid. And I was like, what the? So I was looking at my account as far as when I was getting charged, like $50 for a charge. I don't even pay that per day with my Tesla. It's $15 at most. And I looked at the first time I charged it. It did charge me $50 on that one, but then once it hit my account, it was like $3-4. So again, after all this ranting, I do not enjoy being away from my Tesla. So as a recommendation, guys, get a hybrid car, or if you really want to use an expense, get a Tesla. Don't do any other EV until they got all these EV cars to the Tesla charging stations, which I know they're doing in I think this year's models, or for sure next year models, because I know they came with an agreement as far as the charging stations. So again, today's Monday. We are headed to our first pickup. I'm about 5 minutes away. It's in Waukesha, so it's not too far from where I started. And we'll see how it goes. It's a Uber X ride. I think it's 5 or 7 minutes. So we'll see what the fare is. I just started. We're doing a 12-hour shift, and I'll talk to you guys shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. I just forgot that I didn't update you about last week. So last week was a mess. Moreover, I'm going to post the Uber earnings here and the Lyft earnings here for the week. But we ended with, I believe it was $1,800, $1,831 and some change. So because of our setbacks, it did hold us back as far as getting the 2,000 that I wanted to. But as you can see, even with those setbacks, I was still able to execute and getting so close to 2,000. So enough about the past. It's the present. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit the 2,000. I want to hit 2,500 just because I want to push myself. So I want to show you how it's done. But again, with no excuses, with no more setbacks. Inshallah, we get our Tesla back. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get the 2000 and we're gonna execute. Stay tuned. We are back. Just finished that ride. I'm gonna post that here, and then I'm already headed to our next ride, which is a 15-minute Uber X ride, about 3 minutes away. So stay tuned for the total fare with both rides. Talk to you guys soon. And we are back. Just dropped off our second ride. We are at this this mall area. Sorry, being nosy. Had a great conversation with him. He works at a local restaurant here, so we were just discussing the server life, because that's what I used to do for several years. And yeah, I was just giving him my take on my experiences, what may help him with his journey as being a server. I mean, no hate to them, and especially with what's going on in our future, possibly they'll get no tax on their tips, which is nice. We definitely talked about that. Moreover, yeah, just so that ride was, just checking here, a $9.94 ride. So we're at $15.28. Hopefully with our great conversation, he adds a little bit of a tip. And yeah, so waiting for the third ride, and I'll update you on that one. Stay tuned. We are back. Just finished our third ride. It was coming from a dental office and headed to the north side. It was a comfort ride, so that was a plus. Negative is I don't like being in this area, so I set a pause on my Uber app and I'm headed downtown because that's the closest to where I feel comfortable picking up people. About 9 minutes away. Our last ride was $16.80, so that brings us to a total of $32.08. Moreover, let's see the time we've been online so far. So we've been online for almost 2 hours. So once I get to the downtown area, that should bring us up to another $10 to $15. But stay tuned. Talk to you guys after the next ride. What's going on, everyone? We are back. Just about 4 hours in of driving. Moreover, right now we're sitting at $73.35. I'll update you guys here and here as far as all the rides that I've completed up to this point. It's been pretty consistent and back-to-back. Been all over the place. Been in West Dallas, Wauwatosa. So headed right now into Brookfield, picking up a comfort ride for 5 minutes. So I'll continue to update you on rides with their fares. Not too much action going on, pretty quiet rides, keep themselves, whether it's people on phone calls or they're listening to their own music. But continue to rock it in. Again, our goal is to get 300 to 350. I will be taking a break shortly to charge the car. I'd say in about 2 hours. And with that being said, I'll be grabbing a snack as well. Stay tuned. What's going on, everyone? It's Midnight, your Uber driver here. It's been quite some time since you've seen a video from me. And the reason why is the Tesla is in a bigger, hectic situation than it should be. So, because my car won't charge and had nothing to do with me driving recklessly or whatever, and it's out of warranty, Tesla's telling me that they have to give me a new battery pack for it. So, that's the unfortunate part, and my insurance isn't covering it because there's nothing physically wrong with it. It's just a mechanical issue, and because it's out of warranty, it comes out of my pocket. So that's my update. So I'm going to be in the rental for quite some time here. Moreover, just waiting to hear back as far as how I could set up the progress to get my Tesla back. Moreover, yeah, so that's it. Today is, what is today? Thursday. And right now we're sitting at $35. Been online for, let's see here. Been online for an hour and a half here. So we're doing great as far as income. Just sitting here on the south side of Milwaukee, just waiting for a ride to pop up in this area. Once I do, I'll update you on the fare. Moreover, just right now, sitting in Uber rental, so we're only able to do Uber. None of the rides will be outside of that. Talk to you guys soon. What's going on, everyone? It's Midnight, your Uber driver here. Just a quick update. I know it's been a while as far as me uploading been a chaotic couple weeks here. Just giving you a rundown, and of course there's going to be a lot of ranting. Moreover, more about my car than just about what I'm doing today with Uber and the income. But yeah, let's get started. So about my Tesla, about two and a half weeks ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago, I was picking up a rider, and when I was driving, sorry, still gotta pay attention to the road. When I was driving, I hit a speed bump, and I was going a little bit too hot, maybe about 5 over, so like 20, 22 miles per hour, and it completely cracked the bottom of my skid plate. So if you don't know what a skid plate is, it's what protects the components and the batteries, and it's 3 different plates under the car that sit under it and protect everything. And when that happened, I was like, oh shoot, having trouble with my car again. And let alone, I've already had the batteries replaced. That story was, I was on the freeway, and it was self-driving, and a object came off a truck, which I still don't know what it was, and it punctured my battery. So insurance was able to cover that. But this incident, the skid plate cracked. Okay, no problem. I called Tesla, and I let them know, hey, it's supposed to rain this coming week. Is the rain going to be any factor of any issues with my car with my skid plate being cracked? They're like, no, the skid plate just protects it from objects, not water. So just like material objects. And I'm like, oh, okay. Thursday it rains, driving. I actually took someone to Chicago, drove back, totally fine. The next day, Friday morning, my car has an error, won't charge. It got to where I need to be, which I put it at 97%. Now that could have been an issue where I'm charging it too high, even though it's a trickle charge, and just because I'm charging it slowly but at a high capacity, that could have been the factor of why the malfunction happens. Or, which I'm going to bank on more, is the Tesla got water damage, and that's what ruined the battery. So there's really no justification on whether I'm right or wrong. So I took it in, wasn't charging. They got it to charge a little bit, but since then, no progress at all. I've been even looking at my phone's app about it too. So really no progress on that. Moreover, call my insurance. They go take a look at it. They take a look at the skid plate. Yeah, the skid plate's cracked, but no evidence of any damage being towards the battery. Just a manufacturer issue. No one knows the reason how it's damaged. So it won't charge. No damage to it. Nothing physical. So my insurance won't cover it. I'm out of warranty for my battery. I'm already at 123,000 miles on my car because of Uber. And yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So the battery's $15,000. Now, although we make great money doing Uber, I tend to spend my money elsewhere as far as vacation and things that I enjoy in life. But I do not have $15,000. So right now, as you can see, and my past video, is I'm in a rental. Sorry, getting a ride coming in. I'm in a rental, and this rental is going to be with me for about 3 or 4 months. 3 or 4 months is what I'm going to give myself to not only pay off my bills, but also save enough to take care of this problem. Now, a lot of you have been thinking, oh, just get a credit card. I do have a credit card, yeah. So I maxed out my credit card last year traveling with my last relationship, and I've been paying that in increments. Also, with us breaking up, I bought a few things that went on that credit card. So the grace of God, in my credit score, I have a credit card that's $20,000 on it. Unfortunately, it's maxed. So that's what I'll be, pushing myself to do is not only that, to take care of that, and then, of course, my battery issue. So, in God's favor, in 3 or 4 months, we'll have this paid off. Now, in my next segment here, talking about it, this is the issues that you get, guys. Having a Tesla, having an EV car in general. This is the issue that could happen to anyone. The car is out of warranty, has 120,000 miles on it, and I did not do anything physical to the battery. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like Tesla or that I do like Tesla. It's a great car. It made financial sense to invest in an electric car and do Uber full time. But this is what's going to bite you in the butt, is that at any moment, at any time, you can have a mechanical issue that is outside the warranty and it's coming out of your pocket. So, for anyone that's thinking to do Uber, again, I'm not saying not to get Tesla or to get a Tesla. Definitely look at the options. I've heard great things about hybrid cars. They have a 500-mile range on the Toyota RAV4s. You can get an all-gas car. My experience with an all-gas car is that the last car I had before the Tesla, it took premium gas. So, to me, the option of having a gas car is very limited. My recommendation would be to get a hybrid, get a used one. If you check out Ronnie Spee's YouTube channel, he has a Prius. I can't justify fitting in a Prius. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just being hypocritical, and maybe I can fit in a Prius. Right now I'm in the Chevrolet Bolt EUV. This car only has 25,000 miles on it, so it must be pretty darn new, either this year or last year. But yeah. So with this job, there comes a lot of risks. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but this is not a long-term game. This is for me to invest in other products in my life to make more money, whether it's more YouTube and venture off in different avenues as far as what I could talk about on my YouTube channel. But for right now, this is my business and this is what I live off of. I expressed to show you guys how to make $2,000 a week. And our first week, we were so close. We were at 1,900. This past week, I think we're gonna hit the same, just because of a few setbacks on arranging to get a rental, figuring out my financial things and my other personal matters to deal with. So we're in week 2 coming up for not having a Tesla. So that will be my how do you say it? This will be my journey. This will be the chronicles of getting the Tesla back. $15,000 and getting that within the next 3 to 4 months with, of course, taking care of, business of, my personal things, my bills, things like that. So I'll update you guys not only on the income I make per week, but also on the progress of making $15,000 in the next few months. So we are at $120.43. Right now it's 1:06 p.m. I've been driving since 9:30 a.m. Should have been a little bit more rides. We had a huge accident this morning that caused the whole freeway of going westbound, because I had a reservation for $57. So that reservation took what should have took maybe about an hour, took almost 2 hours, just because of the crazy traffic. I mean, everyone that was going westbound had to take side streets for 2 to 3 miles just because of the accident. It was a pretty serious accident, actually. There was two separate accidents on the freeway. The first one looked like they were just driving out of control and made it over the barrier of the freeway, and they got sliced in half. Flight for Life came to pick them up. I hope, they're okay. God bless them. The second accident, it just looked like the vehicle that was in front, the vehicle that did the damage just clipped the other vehicle's back ends, and then they must have spun out because their whole tire was just looking a different direction. So those two tragedies definitely held us back. I mean, I'm not sure how many more rides I would have gotten with that hour. Maybe 2 or 3, $5, $10, $15. But right now we're headed to a pickup right now. For some reason, and I'm not sure if it's based off my cancellation or my rating or just the market in general, but right now I can't see the distance of the pickup to the drop off. Right now I only see the distance from where I'm at to where the pickup is, which is very odd. I'm very disappointed in this type of feature. I just want to see how much I make per ride up front, and then the time and distance. Come on, Uber. Like, that's all I want. Lyft does a great job, but I can't do Lyft because I have an Uber rental. So we're going to continue to crush it. We're going to kill it, and we're going to conquer this setback in the next few months. Stay tuned, guys, for the next ride. What's going on, everyone? This is Midnight, your Uber driver here. It is Sunday. I forgot what the date is, so I'll put the date right here. Moreover, we're getting started with our first ride, and I'll tell you guys a little bit more about the fare. We are starting with a Uber X ride for 25 minutes. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I complete the ride how much it is. Talk to you guys soon. When God's first, God blesses. Welcome back, everyone. Forgot to give you the proper intro. I take full responsibility of that. Moreover, it was actually a comfort ride. I didn't know it was comfort. So just dropped him off at the Mitchell Airport. Had a phenomenal conversation with him. Hopefully that converts into an amazing tip. We are starting the day out with $38.36. So it's 12:24 right now in the afternoon. I'm going to head downtown. We got the Mexican Fiesta going on at our Summerfest grounds. Moreover, it's Sunday Fun Day. So I'm sure there's going to be people drinking mimosas, having brunch. Church is just getting out, so they're having brunch. Yeah, we'll see. Catch you guys on the next ride. What's going on, everyone? It is Midnight, your Uber driver here. Quick update here. We are at $103.94, and I'll keep showing each ride back to back here on the screen as I update everyone with my rides today. So right now it is 3 o'clock, so doing pretty well from what I started. I also had to drop off someone's wallet. So quick story with that. Last night I had a female rider find a wallet back there, and I'm like, oh, okay, it might be mine, because I didn't have my wallet in my pockets right away. And I asked her, oh, is it a brown Coach wallet? She's like, no. I was like, oh, okay, that means that I have my wallet in my center console, which it was. And I looked for the ID right away and checked the name, but I didn't really recognize the name because the guy that owned the wallet, it was actually his girlfriend that ordered the ride, so I wasn't able to acknowledge the person's name. So I get a quick call not too long ago from Uber about a missing wallet. I'm like, oh, okay, so I look at the wallet, start videoing everything that's inside, the cash, the cards, everything, just to make sure that I'm not being told that I was being a thief and stealing stuff. So the guy calls me twice off of the Uber support number, and everybody's a scam call, so I just wait for Uber to send me another message to get their private personal phone number. And this is a good note and good tip to everyone. Excuse me for a moment. Moreover, The reason why I wait to get their personal phone number is I want everything recorded. I want everything documented. So as soon as I got his phone number, I texted the number saying, hey, I got your wallet. Can you confirm all the valuables in your wallet? And the reason why I say it specifically like that is because I don't want them to say that there was money in there and there wasn't, or let's just say they had like concert tickets or didn't, so things like that. So I want to make sure, I want to make sure that they say exactly what's in their wallet. So he replies back to me. He says he had a certain amount, which was higher than the actual number that was in the wallet. So I just continued the conversation, confirming with him, hey, I'll meet you at a police station. That way, again, I don't want any altercations at someone's house. For my safety and their safety, I always either drop the wallet or phone at the police station, or because I don't want them to know where I live either, or I meet them at the police station. So in this case, I met them at the police station. So about 20-30 minutes prior to dropping the wallet off, I confirmed with him what was the amount of cash that he had. And then after being dishonest the first time, then he started to spill the beans. He's like, well, I spent this much and this much at the bars, so maybe it's supposed to be at this number. And that was the exact, the second number he gave me was the exact number that was in the wallet. And I'm not here to play games. I don't appreciate that of him trying to even say that a rider stole money from his wallet before even confirming whether there was that amount or not that amount. And I just thought that was a little crazy. But then he gave me a very specific story with adding a few specific words that say maybe you're supposed to have that certain amount of money in there. And, you know, he knew. I mean, for the amount of money that was in his wallet, you should know how much is in your wallet. I don't even carry cash for those specific reasons of me losing my wallet. So,
new message from Laddie. You actually can cancel the ride even if you're not.
Sorry guys, got an update from an Uber rider. Didn't want to expose or dox what they were saying. So back to what I was saying. So finally I get the wallet dropped off. He paid me cash, which was great. Still reported it to Uber that they returned it. Moreover, yeah, so that was that. And then right now I'm dealing with this rider from earlier. Terrible rating. Has a 4.43 or something like that. That's an awful rating. So I call Uber. I said, hey, I accidentally accept this ride. The rider's rating is terrible. And just so you guys know, everyone's rating, the driver and the rider's rating, is based off of 500 drives or 500 rides, depending on which end you're on. So I can't imagine someone having 500 rides in a year as a rider. And with that being said, me, of course, is a little bit different. You know, me as a driver full time, even just the other day, I think I did like 35 rides, and I'll show you guys the updates as far as that too, for the days and weeks. So yeah, I was very shocked with that. So reported it to Uber, saying, hey, they shouldn't even be allowed on the app. It's a terrible rating. I've even seen worse ones. I've seen like a 4.2, and I just laugh. I take a screenshot of it just to look at it later, and I just laugh. Yeah, it's kind of crazy right now, actually, that, you know, people as riders are disrespectful to the drivers. Like, we're trying to get you to point A and point B, but then they'll start to say like directions, and it's clear as day that we have a map here, and let us own up to our own mistakes if we make the wrong turn or things like that. But I mean, I've been in this area for a long time now, and I'm pretty familiar with this, the places where I want to be. I know where to go. Moreover, with that being said, yeah, so don't accept rides. Be careful. I got excited because it said comfort ride, but one, it was going the wrong direction, and two, that rating was awful. just awful. Moreover, I'm about to take a quick break here, get some lunch, and then get back on the road for a couple more hours. It is Sunday, so I only do about a half day anyways, because I got to clean my apartment, do laundry, things like that. So I'll get you guys an update when I get back. Talk to you guys shortly.